Okay, so good morning, trainee. This training center sa today is our training general orientation.
Nakasan mo.
By the way, I'm Nico Boyes Lado and your trainer Automotive Institute. Before anything else, I would like to stand up for our opening prayer. So stand up, all right. Please take your seat. First of all, I would like to check your attendance for today. Please say present if your name is called. Mr. Valdez,
Present.
Mr. Bundia, thank you. All right. So we are done with your attendance. So I give your answer sheet. Okay. So I give your answer sheet to measure your prior learning. Um, so I give your 5 minutes to pass your answer sheet. Plus, right? Nice. So this training recognize prior learning. It is done before the training through a validation and process so that me as your trainee can provide activities that match your learning level as my training. Okay, so I have with data gathering tools for training. Okay, this is day 1 agenda. CBT orientation, CBT process flow, principle of CBT, trainees trainer role, CBLM, tracking progress, achievement, learning activities, pre-assessment, and feedback. So, what is CBT? Competency. The application of knowledge, skill, attitude required to perform work activities the standard expected needed in the workplace. CBT competency-based training. Training delivery approach that focuses on the competencies development of the learner as a result of the training. Emphasize on what the learner can actually do. CBT competence-based training. Focus on outcome rather than learning process within specific time. Concerned with the attainment and application of knowledge, skill, and attitude to specific level of competency. Traditional versus CBT. Traditional approach, CBT approach. The instructor controls the learning pace. Each training progress at his or her own pace. All students are usually tested once. Each training is tested when ready to demonstrate mastery. Very little continuous feedback is given. Immediate feedback given to each training at critical points in the learning process. The instructor is involved in teaching only one topic at a time. Each trainee progress at his or her own. The trainer must be able to answer questions on many different tasks each day. Okay, next. Traditional approach, CBT approach. The program is usually closed down or shortened during the summer months. The program usually operates year-round. The instructor controls the sequence in which topic will be covered. If possible, trainee determine that sequence of tasks. The evening program is usually separate and distinct from day program. The evening programs both have access to all learning guides and resources. 10 Principle of CBT. The training is based curriculum developed from the competency standard. Learning is modular instructor. Training delivery learning centered and should accommodate individual and self-paced learning strategy. Training is based on work that must be performed. Training materials are directly related to the competency standard. Assessment is based collection of the evidence performance of work of the industry required standard. Training is based on and of the Job components. A training program allows for prior learning. Training allows for multiple entry and exit. Training program registered with the UTPRAS, Unified Tibet Program Registration and Accreditation System.
3.
As role of trainer. Role of trainer. Serve as team member to determine what is to be learned. Stimulate student motivation, manage learning a consultant rather than a provider information, a facilitator of the learning. Diagnose and solve learning problem. Evaluate student achievement. Assist learning to obtain individualized reward. Assist each student designing and personalized plan of study. Apprentice in training. Role of training. Role of training. Student may select what they want to learn and when they want to learn it within reason. Students learn at their own rate within program guidelines. They may speed up, slow down, stop, or even repeat a task. Student may request to receive credit for what they already know. This is done either through free testing or though a review of tasks list completed at another training site. Students may choose how they want to learn individually on a one-to basis in groups in audiovisual. CBT progress flow. Trainee enter program, administer a PL orientation role of trainer or trainee. Trainee select competency and receive instruction. Administer learning contract, organize learning strategy, provide materials, introduce CBLM materials, introduce the use of achievement progress report. Review learning package. View multimedia materials, use materials, observe demonstration, practice skill and workshop, receive assistance and advice. Trainee observe performance, trainee practice task, trainer rates performance, trainer rates own performance. Satisfactory for me competency. Have completed all the competence. Okay. Next. Use of CBLM. Use of CBLM. Competency-based learning module source of information for you to acquire knowledge and skill for particular training. Tracking progress. Training activity matrix. It is used to schedule and monitor use of facilities and resources needed by each trainee. It serves guides schedule and training by training session. So ito yung yung ginagawa natin dito pag bawat gagawin natin ay naka-record yun. Next. Progress chart. A monitoring and assessment tool that can be used of training to track development training over time in manner that visual, easy to understand. So ito yung progress chart na to na binabase kung naiintindihan kung kaya niya gawin yung isang pinapagawa sa isang assessment. Achievement chart. A monitoring and assessment tool that record and show the access and accomplishment of training. Ito yung mga nagawa niya ng mga subok na nakaya niyang gawin. Ito yung sa laboratory. Automotive. Components of workshop. Braking system board, wiring board, alternator training, automatic transmission system, car steering system, starting system, tune-up for cycle engine, functional cut section model of chassis, power steering with suspension. Okay. Institutional assessment, demonstration with oral professional, interview, written test. Okay? So, sa CBT na diniscuss ko kanina, ito yung yung bawat matututunan nila na kung karapat-dapat ba sila makapasa ng NC2 na or NC1 na certificate. Dito mas mataas yung sa teacher. At sa industry medyo mataas at student katamtaman lang. Ito yung CBT area ng groupings. CBT area groupings recommended based on candidate's profile. Ito yung mga data nila na pagbabasehan natin. Ito yung pre-assessment test pala. Institutional certificate, certificate of achievement, certificate of training. Okay, class trainee. Ito yung dito na tayo. Didemo ko sa inyo yung gawa kong diagram na how to connect relay to horn to horn.
Good day, ma'am. Ang i-demo ko ngayon ay yung horn relay diagram. Wala akong gamit dito sa bahay ng busina at relay at battery. Bali, i-demo ko na lang gamit ang diagram na ginawa ko para ma-explain ko ng maayos kahit wala akong mga gamit dito sa aming bahay. Ito yung sample ng aking horn relay diagram. Horn terminal, relay, battery, at dalawang busina or horn. Dito tayo gumpisa. Ito yung horn terminal na may negative at positive. Yung positive ng horn terminal natin ay papunta dito sa 86 ng relay. At ang negative ng horn terminal natin ay papunta sa 85 ng relay. Yung positive ng horn terminal ay nakakonekta sa 86 at yung 30 ng relay ay papunta dito sa battery. Yung negative ng battery natin ay papunta sa negative ng dalawang busina natin at yung positive ng dalawang busina natin ay papunta sa 87. At yun lamang po, ma'am. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, that's all. Nagawa ko na yung bilang trainer nyo. Nagawa ko na yung diniscuss ko sa inyo yung what is CBT, and then yung process nito, then yung demo skill, pinaliwanag ko paano yung diagram at nakita niyo naman kung ano ang mga parts and function at kung magiging qualify kayo at napasan nyo ito, makakuha kayo ng isang certificate ng NC1 or NC2 na inyong kinukuha. At babase tayo doon sa mga data na nagawa nyo ng tama. Sana kayo ay makapasa dito sa ating assessment. At dito lang ako bilang guide nyo. Ay lamang po at sana makapasa kayo lang. Maraming salamat po.